like anyone else who's ever been in on a show like this, whether it's American Idol or America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent, you already know you're under a great amount of pressure. But when you're reminded daily with emails and articles and your faces in magazines everywhere, and you haven't even gotten to sing your second song, and then you're getting ready to go live on a live show, because it's different when it's taped and live. Because once you realize you're looking at that dot, that red dot on that camera directly in front of you, and you're singing to millions of people, and they're expecting you to be, world class, it can be pretty intimidating. She had an incredible, first performance, and once that, and it was good enough that once it got online, it got distributed all over the world. And it's really one of the first contestants, I think, to ever have that kind of impact. And what that brings on us, who are already under a lot of pressure with these shows, is intense media scrutiny. And it's, the pressure becomes, you got to live up to that last performance. And like anyone else who's ever been on a show like this, whether it's American Idol or America's Got Talent or Britain's Got Talent, you already know you're under a great amount of pressure. And I completely understand the pressure she was under, and the course it's kind of taken on her, because it takes a very, very special kind of person to deal with that type of pressure. And I luckily I had the love of my family, and I had the love of my friends, and I also didn't read a lot of my own media, which was one of the critical things that they taught me on the show, because not everybody's going to like you. When I was working in insurance and was working for Aflac 9 to 5, I was very happy with the success of being in business, but that 9 to 5 role, was very, it was very demanding. It was stressful, and you're always wondering, you're working the grind, and all of a sudden you start to realize, I'm a singer. Your friends tell you, you're not a businessman who sings, Neal. You're a singer who's in business, and you feel like you have this dream inside of you that it has to be achieved, or you're never going to feel fulfilled as a person. And Simon Cowell just gave me that opportunity, and now a year later, after the win, I'm a recording artist. I'm a touring, working singer, and I've got fans. I've got my friendships have grown closer, and I actually get to wake up every morning with a smile on my face, so happy to be alive, and so grateful to the people of America, and for giving me an opportunity to just live my dream. And it's going to happen again this year on the show. So the biggest change has been, well, and you got $1 million. I mean, you can't complain about that either. All'alba vincerò.